Welcome to this introduction and overview of KOR 5.2 binary option system. KOR 5.2 binary option system is a 5-minute binary option system, 5-minute expiration targeting, although you can use this system for other expirations as you can use different types of bars, minute bars, for example, to trade different expirations. But it's a very solid system. I've got a lot of good feedback on this system and some good reports on success using this system. So I think that if you can get this system down and use the understanding and the fundamental concepts of how we trade and optimize to trade momentum into a direction, then I think you can put yourself in a good probability position for winning. Now, can you use this with Nadex? I would say yes. It's not tuned specifically for Nadex when in its creation, but the fundamental of how we trade price action is very conducive to Nadex. So you can trade Nadex into expiration or look to just take the move and then exit early. Now, in terms of trading Nadex 5-minute binary options, well, those things are tricky, okay? You need to understand how they work, how that you need to coordinate the price, your entry price trigger point with the proper strike, okay? Because Nadex binaries are like vanillas mixed with binaries mixed with credit spreads. And very fascinating, a lot of opportunity there. But with the 5-minute binaries, it's very challenging sometimes, in particular in slow markets. It's challenging to time up your entry in a in the optimal type of position relative to the strike. What I mean by that is that if your trigger is hitting at such a point where there's not really a great risk to reward ratio on the Nadex binary, then you may not feel comfortable going into an in the money position that puts you in a higher risk to reward scenario. Of course, in 5-minute binaries, there's so many trades you can always skip one if you don't have the ideal. So yes, you can tune this into 5-minute binaries, but you can also look at the 2-hour binaries and the 20-minute binaries just by changing the minute bars. Okay, you can go 1 to 2 to 3 minute bars, and look, use MetaTrader 5 on Forex, and you can change the minute bars. All right, or you can simply use Nadex charts, which are they actually have a lot of nice things about them, and they even have 1-second charts, which is pretty fascinating. Now, if we look at this performance sample in here from the site, you can scroll down the page if you're on the site here, which is binaryultra.com. If you're not here, you can just check out their performance sample, and you can see here from a 3-hour window on the system trades EUR/USD from 6 to 9. I mean, it's only 3 hours. And look, all right, this is based on a $500 per trade. Now, of course, if you're at Nadex, you don't have to trade that high. Well, on any broker, you don't have to trade that high, but I mean, it's high for some people and it's low for others. All right, so when you are at Nadex, you can get better risk to reward ratios, I think is what I was saying. But here, this is based off of a 70% payout to 100% loss, okay? So keep that in mind. So already if you can get to a 100% binary at Nadex, a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you're already increasing these returns. If that, when you win 100%, on average, you'll be slightly in the money and slightly out of the money, because you have to coordinate that with the strike. But roughly on average, if you're aiming for at the money, that's what you should be getting. So that would be a higher profit payout in that case. All right, so you can use this system to hit the expiration. You can use this system to ride momentum. It's a really solid system, and I would say, well, students have attested to that, and I think you may find this to be one of your favorite systems that you settle into just from what I see out there amongst students and feedback I get. All right, so I think the concepts of this system will be very educational for you as well in terms of giving you opportunity and ideas to develop your own stuff in the future and different ways of trading. You don't just have to trade binaries. You can trade forex. You can trade E-mini futures on day trading. Stocks. Eventually you can trade day bars and micro. Like 60-minute bars and such. So, anyways, just to keep an open mind. But this system, I would say, is very valuable and definitely worth the investment into the system. And so, therefore, if you're interested in it, then buy it. Just hit the add the cart button. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be doing this info marketing, whatever you call it, stuff. All right, but if you want it, go get it. If you're not here, go to binaryultra.com and go to the KOR 5.2 binary option system. You can just find it off the front page. So if you have any questions, just shoot us an email. Of course, you want to get any details that you need to feel comfortable. But I think this is a very solid and wise decision to get this system and to treat it as a business, like your own business operations manual to your own trading business. All right. So, anyways, that's about it. So, if you have any questions, let us know. Thanks.